due to the fact of its passive, and of course you have extra crowd control because of the wild charge.
Oh, yeah.
What is the answer of Evos Legends?
Should be an export at this point. And they can consider getting the Granger to go with it, or
the high loss.
The high loss.
The high loss.
A mix and match of both. And
or
Evos Legends, they're actually taking their time.
Yeah.
When they play against the GRATIS, I think the side of Evos Legends, they prioritize the Kufra and the Harith as well.
Okay. Both of these guys, they know how to play this Harith. Even RRQ, they pull this off. So now, Evos Legends, they have a control in the early up to the late because of the damage of this Harith. And of course, man, the X-board pick is probably one of the viable heroes right now, being present ever since day number 1. But the answer of RRQ, okay, you want to play the sustained game? Let's go for the sustained game. We have the shields from Esmeralda and Lolita.
This is scary because I think Evos Legends are so prepared of the Esmeralda pick. They can't go for a high-loss pick this time.
Okay.
To completely shut down these picks from RRQs, because what they did was to lay down the Harith. And we know Esmeralda is one of the answers to the Harith. It's not a counter.
It's an answer.
It's an answer to the Harith. At least you can steal the shields, right? And we see a lot of people struggle with the Esmeralda because of the presence of the high loss that can easily be picked and be used as a counter pick by your opponents.
Definitely, definitely. It's all because of the law of punishment. I mean, the ring of punishment.
Yes.
That specific second skill of the high loss. But here we go. Okay. That is, of course, the signature Selena from Evos Legends, mastering the abyssal traps and neglecting the RRQ rotation because of it.
Oh yeah. So this is really scary because Evos Legends used this Selena time and time again, even against RRQ. In their first game of their first series here in the group stages of Mobile Legends M1 Championships, they also used it and were very, very successful with it. That was, I think, against Sonic PH.
Yeah.
They destroyed the competition because what they do with the Selena is that they invade the buffs.
Yeah.
By actually securing their buffs. So
you're
what
right.
I just said is they secure their own buffs with the Selena and then have the Harith or maybe a Lilia in the mid lane to overtake or to invade the opposing jungle.
Definitely. You can gain 3 advantages with the Selena. First, you have the threat of the Abyssal Arrow, the longest stun duration there is. You can even drink coffee after that. Second, again, you have the traps.
Yeah.
It serves as a vision ward in the game. And then third, you can immediately steal jungle, as you've said it. Yeah. And man, RRQ, I think they know this. They're ready for this. They know how to counter this time and time again.
They should be ready for it. They're considering this heavily. Evos Legends, what is their answer this time? Like I said, Hylos is still very much viable for this team. However, maybe the way they're thinking about this is that maybe they will not get it because they need the stuns.
Okay.
They will secure the Cho for Donkey.
That is it. It's Donkey and Rrq. Sorry for the pun then. Sorry for the pun, guys.
It's Donkey and Rrq.
It's Donkey and Rrq. Okay. So 2 signature heroes coming in from Evos Legends. RRQ.
Should be looking
They want this. They want this.
Should be looking for either a Kimi or a Granger this time. Alright, so that's the Granger pick and the Thams.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's kind of looking bad for the Granger. The Cho can easily go in, dive in and assassinate this Granger. It really depends depends on the mechanical skill of who I am Jago using this Granger to dodge out the Chunpo from this Cho. But as you've said, this RRQ, they will depend on this Dead Sonata to get all the pokes and then hope for the best that Vin, the Esmeralda, can take them down with the Falling Star Moon and the Stardust Dance.
So now Evos Legends actually taking their time so much. They utilize this pick timer until the last minute. It's gonna be the Kimi. Kimi for Evos Legends.
Okay.
Very interesting. This means that this is a support Selena, a Cho as well.
Okay. They will pick.
X-Borg still being picked up by Donkey. So probably, it's going to be Donkey to pick it.
This is a fast pace, like what we said in the early game, fast-paced game for Evos Legends. They have the Harith, which is clearly a good hero in the jungle.
Yeah.
you have again the traps, the abyssal passive of this Selena. Plus, you have the Kimmy for objectives and for the creeps.
You know what,
and
Manjin?
man, I think what? Sorry.
You know what, Manjin? If you look at it, there is a big and clear indication that RRQ can burst down the members of Evos Legends. Evos Legends, they look very squishy. If you look at it, they have the Kimmy. They don't have a legitimate tank. Maybe the tankiest one in them is the Exborg. And if you put the Cho with the Shunpo, if he manages to macro his opponents, he will be tanky. But apart from that, they will melt against the Death Sonata. So maybe that's the scary part.
But again, I get what you're saying. But again, the best part, the most important part of this game is the early game rotations. You have 3 heroes. Make that 4 because sometimes they run this Exborg. I don't know if it's an execute or not. With an execute or a retribution.
Or a retribution.
Or a retribution. The Exborg retribution. We've been talking about it.
That was yesterday.
Last time
that was 2 days ago. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So you know, there's a lot of questions that you will ask if you look at the lineup of Evos Legends. But the way they pick this is maybe they are incredibly prepared. So they will not go for like full-on 5v5 clashes.
Yeah.
They will prioritize those little skirmishes that they can take advantage of, and then get the push up.
You're right.
You know,
you're right.
They should be retreating every time Evos, every time RRQ forces a team fight. But of course,
I get what you're saying.
It's gonna be dependent on them.
I do get what you're saying, man. RRQ, like we've said, they're ready for this lineup. They disrespected the Selena, the Cho. They've known time and time again. That's why they will force out team fights because of their composition, and they will create space for this Granger to get that Death Sonata going. I'm so excited.
This is
for
exciting
game number 1.
Indeed. So what's gonna happen here is it's gonna be up to who defends their own turrets well, right? Side of RRQ, if they defend their turrets so well against Evos Legends will run out of steam. But Evos Legends, if they defend against
this game, here we go. Welcome to the Celestial Palace. RRQ will be going to the blue side, Evos Legends on the red side. Look at this. Evos Legends, they will dominate this bottom side of the map in the early stages of the game.
Very fast way here from Evos Legends, and that is also what RQ is doing. So this is a complete mirror match. But of course, the main difference is, look at the Selena, able to secure their own shockers. So now the core card of RRQ are going to be taken by Evos Legends, while also apply pressure on this turret. Even the Thaps is finding it hard.
The turret is half health already. Of course, of the mage jungle buff from this Kimmy. Not only will you get extra damage from for the turrets and the jungles, you can also get that extra movement speed, which converts to that extra attack speed, which converts movement speed if you are a Kimmy.
Now up top, that's Aura. If you compare the quality of life for Aura and Lemon, you're gonna have to favor the Exborg this time, because already the turret has been destroyed. This is 1 minute and 30 seconds. Evos Legends are really the masters of the early game.
Yes, and they know this. They know this. Donkey is now doing donkey things, setting up for this 20-second turtle who is coming in soon, and he knows his capabilities. Look at that, man. Just popping that second skill and just standing around. Vin is falling low. He is forced to use the flicker. Look at the damage. I am Jago. He is actually forced to use the falling Star Moon to get away. And man, Evos Legends clearly controlling this early game.
The only sacrifice for Evos Legends this time is their XP. Their Kimmy is not yet level 4, but they're still taking the turtle this time, even zoning out with just a chemical transformation. Rex dancing in front of RRQ, showing who's the boss.
Oh my, spinning that joystick. Man, look at Donkey once again. This is 1-on-3. Dude, that is even the arrow just to make cover fire. But the Death Sonata, will it be enough? Donkey with the acrobatic place to survive.
This insanity gonna be used. That's gonna be Esmeralda down for the count. That counter, and Inferno from the Thaps is gonna cut it. Set's gonna cut it, as Luminar falls. Luminar gets one, And the Thaps as well, 3 down on the side of RRQ, just with Evos Legends the arrow that connected was all it took.
This is just Donkey. So very self-assured in the top lane. He knows that he won't die there. And reserving his flicker to dodge out the incoming damage for the side of RRQ. Right now, we are transitioning into the mid-game. Under 4 minutes. This is the second round of the objectives. Kura is falling low. The fire missiles won't save his life. But oh man. Okay, RRQ kind of getting back from this deficit.
It's 8.1 thousand gold already available for Evos Legends. That's gonna be really scary against RRQ because what's gonna happen right now is that Kimi will have a great time. The Kimi with the jungle emblem is gonna be able to push down the bottom. Wanna go for the grok this time.
That is a wild choice.
No way!
The dragon, the shield, and the kicks, the legs from this donkey. Here comes the TP coming in from Ura. Last insanity, and the burst is indeed real for you. 4-1 is the score. Evos Legends having the advantage.
Donkey with another alley-oop, and it's gonna be one to get the dunk. Of course, a very nice rotation from the expert as well for them to get the double kill. An arrow connects on the grok.
Oh my.
The Donkey is already here at the knee.
You need to respect this Joe, dude. Look at this.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Luminaire though.
Luminaire
run
though.
away.
Okay. RRQ, they're getting back. But Donkey is here with the flank. Here we go. He is shredding it with a tune bow. That is, of course, the kick. And this is not Donkey, man. This is the Donkey show.
Donkey with the dunks.
Donkey with the dunks.
Direct.
That ultimate, you can now call it as the donk kick. Because he's kicking everyone.
In comes Donkey once again. This is down to go for the ultimate. Donkey with the flicker. Gets away. Now one is going to be there threatening the kill on the Lolita. Lolita leaves the flicker. Contra Inferno use Salmon Force as well. Donkey's in there to get the damage. Sacrificial Ground Dash. Lolita down for the count.
One gets another one. Here we go. This needs a tower. Last insanity on turn 3. But man, Finn doesn't have the damage to counter go and wreck. Just wrecking the tower. That Sonata will miss. Ladies and gentlemen, our Evos Legends just putting on the show, increasing their income and suppressing RRQ.
This is 3 turrets down already for RRQ, while Evos Legends securing 15,000 in the bank. The early game control from Evos Legends was way too good. Marching forward, RRQ, last insanity has to be used by Aura just to run away. Evos Legends, they're respecting the firepower of RRQ that they don't want to fight, even committing their ultimate just to get away.
They need a pick-off. They need some miracle to happen. Probably Donkey missing out a press, missing out a tap in his phone, because this is just a very uncanny way in using this show, man. He's just way too good.
Way too good with it.
Oh my.
You are correct. Knows exactly how to help his teammates. There's gonna be the stun. Gonna be able to hit. They just invade the jungle this time.
They just want to get the statue chocker like there. This is Donkey once again. Then of course the drop block. Shoot bows in, shoot bows out. That is another donk kick. Warrior plus the Salmon Force to counter go. Domino Blast. It will get cancelled, but Kimi is here. The Lolita will fall. And there you go. This counter play. A shutdown for Mr. One. That is a 1-to-1 exchange. But again, Evos Legends, they are leading this fight.
RRQ with a very good punish against Evos Legends. You're going to see the instant replay. The timing was actually understandable from this Aerith to actually dive, but without the kill on the Granger, that wasn't worth it. Nice flicker away coming out from the Granger, but the turtle is still going to be slain down by RRQ.
This is quite a battle. We're having Mr. Wolf wrecked, just having the time of his life farming up, even though the Kimi is a ticking time bomb. If your lineup lacks the damage to counter her, she will definitely outplay you like this. Oh my.
Liam is able to run away. At least RRQ survived that, but in comes Donkey. Could be a potential wave the dragon, but the presence of the power of nature, they will not commit it.
And this is what you do coming into the late game. You make sure that you have the lane advantage. You look at Ura in the bottom lane, just clearing it out, and Donkey just confusing and separating RRQ. Another donk kick into the face of the Tams. And once again, a beautiful pick-up for the side of Evos Legends.
Oh, the stun once again. Now Liam will have to put up the bulwark. Oh, very nice wild charge in there. One will still survive, however, as the turret falls. Evos Legends to take another one. Now they actually cornered Donkey, but Donkey, of course, this is a choke. Very hard target to go. The stun will connect on the Grok. No more follow-up from RRQ, but from behind.
Oh my.
It's gonna be Gora.
The traps and the arrow just neglecting RRQ in getting this choke. And he's just using the Chunpo.
The Shunpo, the Jeet Kune Do.
The Jeet Kune Do.
More than enough to run away.
Yes.
Luminaire.
Definitely.
Gonna be found by the members of RRQ, but because of these traps, they have bonus vision against their opponents. And our Evos Legends, they're just taking everything that they want.
Yeah. All of this blue buffs. And you can't play the Esmeralda without any bumps, even though you have the impure power in your hands. And oh man, just Donkey manning up to everyone. You just can't kill him, man.
Oh, Counter and Inferno already burned just to clear out the minion wave.
And they clearly have the advantage because the Lord is in the top lane and Kimmy is quite near. Even though you use the Grok block, Donkey can just dash out, and even though you have the wild charge stun, he can actually dodge that because of the Cho mechanic.
Yeah.
This guy is just unreal. And like we said,
unreal,
free
the
Lord coming in from Evos Legends. That is the Ice Queen 1 from this Kimmy, so she can definitely kill alone.
Oh, there's gonna be the knockout, but out to one. There's Purified just to keep Jago safe, but there comes the jump to the loss. Not gonna be enough.
It's gonna be enough. Liam falling low, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Back one. Once again with the synchro vision. She will last hit the Grok. The Lolita is falling over the fire snakes. Pulling tree. Heroes to die. Killing spree on this Kimmy, and Evos Legends popping all the stickers, taunting, hey, we're your champions, you know. Please respect us. Evos Legends, ladies and gentlemen, eyeing the Tier 3 tower, waiting for the Lord. Rrq is just dancing, and Donkey, we're almost in the Donkey. He survived.
He survived. Summon Force is gonna be used. They eliminate one. Esmeralda down for the count. The lead burnt to crisp. Now in the middle, that is the Lord. They still have the damage. One, zoning on the members in the way of the Dragon gonna be committed, and of course, over Donkey to finish this off. The stun will not connect, but it doesn't matter. The base is compromised. Oh my, Evos Legends.
Evos Legends owning RRQ time and time again. Game number 1.